Hey there gamers, it's me, Ake, and I'm actually not supposed to be doing anything like content related. Well, that's a lie, no. I'm actually not supposed to be recording or streaming anything today, which, I mean, I've barely recorded on YouTube. Sorry. I'll probably get to it by next year, hopefully. But, yeah, no. I wanted to talk about, why I'm recording today, and that's because I'm making kind of like a diary entry type thing for me to look back on, like, in the future, and to also just kind of spill my thoughts on everything that's currently happening in my mind. Because I've been keeping this all to myself for a while, and I kind of wanted to, like, just let part of it out. Because it's been, like, a lot. There's a lot. But, you know, it all starts at the streaming journey. It started in October of last year. I think I was at, like, 60-something followers by then, or back then. And then now we're, like, at almost 300 on Twitch, which is honestly, you know, as I've taken it for granted, like, more recently, is actually a very astounding kind of growth thing to me. Considering, like, everything I've done and all the things I mixed in and stuff. Though, I do feel like I am lacking in a lot of, like, departments, which is kind of tied to why we're making this video. And this video is gonna be talking about, like, oh, my aspirations too, where it's like, I dream big, I have a lot of goals in mind, and part of that is also kind of affected by my current levels of confidence, which to me is really weird because I've always found myself to have like a pretty like solid level of confidence, except for some reason as the year has progressed on this journey, I think I've regressed on like my levels of confidence because I both have confidence and then I also like lack confidence at the same exact time, which is really weird to me because I don't really understand why that would be the case. And the things I could give examples of, like, me lacking confidence in is, like, definitely reaching out to creators and, well, following up, like, after being like, oh, you know what, you're so cool, I would love to collab with you. Because that's the thing I genuinely do feel. And my weird level of confidence makes it so that I have a hard time, like, even considering reaching out to DM someone and be like, oh yeah, no, how are you doing? And getting to know them just a teeny bit, you know? And then just trying to plan a collab or something, which, honestly, I've been stuck at. Like, I've been at a loss, and it's been really painful because I do want to do these things, but I also feel like my regressing levels of confidence also makes it, like, incredibly difficult because one of the key factors to what I'm currently feeling now is this model. Because this model is a constant reminder. I've yet to have my actual model, like, fully out there, and it's like my brand at that point, because once I get my model out, it'll be like what sticks with me online and stuff. And I want to be remembered by that, and not just this model, because this model is just, it's like, it's a cheap one. You can buy it on Etsy, you know? And without an actual model and a proper model that stands out from the rest of people, I don't really think it's going to be that easy for me to, like, grow and for me to feel confident about myself and my branding, to be able to reach out to people properly and just plan a lot of things. And I feel like that is definitely a factor. Also, another thing for today's video and why I'm talking about, like, my stuff and with confidence and things is my aspirations always big. Like, I plan to, like, stream with a lot of big people someday. I plan to grow a lot because I would love to grow a lot. I do have a lot more that I have to work on, like, social wise, because I'm really bad at, like, keeping up with people and checking in on people, because I've always been really bad at, like, kind of DM with people and stuff like that. It's been really horrible. Like, on stream, I have a much more easier time talking to people. There's also, like, times where it's like, oh, some people like voice chatting, and I kind of hesitate now to, like, join again, because I used to do that, like, earlier in, like, the middle of the year, like the first quarter of this year, like, really fine. And now I don't know why, it's just been more difficult. I think it's because my lack of confidence and just me being a bit more aware of, like, where I'm currently standing on all the progress that I've been supposed to be making kind of just drove me away from all that, where it's like, I don't feel like I should be able to, like, kind of relax unless I start getting things done. Part of my thing so far is my fitness journey. That's been going pretty well. I've built a good enough habit where I'm actually at a sizable amount of growth, which I'm happy about. Then we have my art journey, which I do want to stream art stuff, and I do need to get good at art to be able to draw my model in a way that I want to draw it so that I can rig it for myself, and I have to also learn how to rig too. It will also take a lot of time and a lot of investment in time specifically for like both of those things, because it's not going to be quick. It's going to be like a hefty journey, and if I had started that like way back, you know, instead of just kind of holding it off and not being truly confident in like building a habit, probably wouldn't be making this video, to be honest. And then sometime, music, along with like language learning, because I am studying Japanese again. I'm supposed to be. But it's just, all these things, I need to figure out how to properly incorporate them into my life. It's been a very difficult journey, but I've kind of found that spark today. I want to make a video talking about that, where it's like, I think I can get these things done. I can incorporate this into my life, kill my like excessive like absorption of like dopamine, because I have a lot of dopamine that I get. Like, all those chemicals in my brain, they go crazy. Because if they aren't, I've been exposed to. But I have to, like, tone it back so that my dopamine levels are balanced. And that I actually also get more productive instead of just not being productive. But yeah, it's really that. All that. And this video is supposed to be just kind of like a little me fleshing out my thoughts and leaving it out there. And kind of hoping that, hey, maybe I can just look back on this and see the progress I've made. Because, truthfully, love to make a lot of progress. And, yeah, no, that's about it. I don't really think I have much else I need to talk about. I've talked about the current things I'm currently dealing with and trying to figure out, but other than that, if you watched all this way, you mean a lot to me. Thank you for, you know, listening to some random guy on the internet ramble about how he feels in his life and his passion. So much to do and so much to learn. And hopefully I can rebuild my confidence and actually reach out to people and collab like with more confidence with this cheaper model. And if not, hopefully I'm able to work hastily and with like full-on quality when it comes to releasing my debut and my model and stuff. So stay tuned. I'll be doing my best. And see you on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, if you plan on sticking on and, well, joining me on stream on Twitch. Yeah, no, definitely a weird way to end this video, but yeah. Friday, Buckshot Roulette, like 11 p.m. EST, you know, on twitch.tv/AkiTakara. Other than that, I'm out. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll see ya. And have a lovely day. Because, well, this marks the true start of my journey. No more setbacks. No more slacking off. I'm going in and I'm building these habits. I wish you all the best too. For whatever journeys that you might be walking and wandering through and whatever roadblocks that you need to overcome. Have a lovely day, and I'll be cheering you on.